Hey Blast, we're here with Coach Frank at Gamers Baseball Facility working on an attack angle drill using some weighted balls. Coach Frank, what do you got for us?
So we're going to be working with the attack angle balls today, working with our player Nico to work on having a positive attack angle. So there's different ways that you can go about this. You have players that you've identified have very steep vertical angle as their back goes through the zone. You want to work with the attack angle balls going straight on. And you have players that do not work up through the zone. They don't have a positive attack angle. You would work more of a kind of an arc or a loopier one. So we know from using the blast that Nico is someone that is a little bit steeper. So we're going to try and start with some ones that are more straight on. We have 4 different types of the attack angle balls. They go from heaviest to lightest depending on the color. So the dark blue is the heaviest one. The lighter one is a little bit lighter all the way to the white, which is the lightest one. So we're looking at players working up to the zone, having a positive attack angle, and trying to look at the ball as something that will give us information. If the ball pancakes, then that means that they're not squaring it up and that they may not be getting on plane with the ball and having a positive attack angle.
Perfect. Awesome. Show us how it's done.
Okay. So we're going to go with the side toss. This drill can be done in different ways. You can do it straight on with an L screen. That's recommended because you don't want to get hit, just like with any toss. Or you could do it on the side, or you can do it where you're angled or you're on the side. All right. No, you can. So you can either do this from a power position, or you can do it where the player starts in their preset. So we'll start with you going through the whole thing with you can do your preset. Okay. We're going from heaviest to lightest for this one. Okay. Sometimes the lighter ones will give you some good information as well, because even though they will fly a little bit more, they can sometimes more easily pancake. Okay. So you can see Nico's driving the ball. He's doing a pretty good job. That one, now, normally you would need a little bit more space to be able to do this, okay? Because you want to see, you want to have a little bit more space to watch the flight of the ball. So you want to give yourself maybe 30, 40, maybe 50 feet of space usually to be able to watch it. So you can see as that ball gets past the L screen or it gets a little bit past where the tosser is, if the ball's going to pancake or not. Okay? So we've done a couple where it's straight on. So we're also going to do a couple where they're more arced. So this is really going to force players that have a negative attack angle, or if they're very, very close to zero, to force them to work more upward through the zone as they turn.
Yeah, great point, Coach. And again, coaches, athletes, attack angle, are we swinging up? Are we swinging down, and to what degree? So a level swing would be 0, positive means we're swinging up, and negative means we're swinging down to the ball.
Yeah, definitely. And it really depends too. You have to know your player, you have to know your athlete, because some players, if they're bigger, if they're stronger, depending on their swing, they can get away with a higher attack angle. Generally, we try to go between 6 and 14 just for us. So that would be positive 6 to positive 14, but it's really dependent on the person. Okay. I'm going to go arc ones now. Ready? Good. Good, too. Usually you try and land these ideally right in front of the plate. That's your spot.
So Coach, vertical bat angles, that's going to be how steep our barrel is at impact. How does that relate, and how does this funnel in with this drill?
So a person that has a very steep vertical angle, they're going to be able to more easily hit the arced one. So the arced pitch, that's more like a softball slow pitch, they're going to have an easier time because their bat will come through the zone on kind of more of this kind of angle where it's straight up and down. So that's why you would want to go more straight on, because you're going to force them to not be as steep as they go through. The player that either has a negative attack angle or it needs to be, I guess, a little bit more steep, then you would want to go with more of an arc to force them to not chop down or to go, too level in a sense, in relation to their body tilt with vertical angle. but to work more up through the zone. So I usually would cue that as, work up through the zone as you swing. Have your bat work up.